Boom. Yay! VikzeLink. Hey! Boom.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. Just noticed something when starting up the game that kinda strengthens my beliefs when I was a kid that you're supposed to do the Spirit Temple before the Shadow Temple, in that how the medallions show up. Because the first medallion you get, the light medallion, shows up all the way on the right, and it's like understandable in a way, but then they start appearing in order, but then it skips one with the Shadow Temple, so it's next to the light medallion. So the Spirit Medallion, if you do it by order that way, then the Spirit Temple would come first. The thing is, you do need the Lens of Truth to get through the desert unless you really know the way. I mean, you could do the bottom of the well before you do the Shadow Temple, and just go do the bottom of the well to get the Lens of Truth, and then go to the Spirit Temple and stuff. But the bottom of the well and the cutscene that plays before, everything is tied to the Shadow Temple, so, and the Lens of Truth as well, so it wouldn't really make sense. So I don't know why they did that. Anyway, we're back here. Items. Oh yeah, you can't use items in here. Most items. I'm not sure actually if you. Well, you should be able to use your sword, right? Yeah. Wonder why they made it that way. But yeah, the ocarina is usable, and we're gonna use it. I have to focus every time I'm playing one of the teleportation songs. I have to like, okay, what was it now? So I can't really talk. Yeah, I was thinking, we'll go back to get the big Goron sword now. Might as well, as we aren't in the desert anymore. And a ride, please. Ride to the top. Whoopsie. Yeah, you don't really get a lot of time to jump off. Jump off here. Oh, it's evening out. It's evening. Well, isn't that pleasant? Hello, Big Goron. Have you finished the sword? It's been like a week for me.
Not yet. Hey, you. You are impatient.
Fine, hasn't been enough days. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back.
No.
Isn't that the song? No. I didn't mean to play the Song of Time, but sure. Does nothing. No, it's. Yeah. I must have hit the A button twice or something before, in that previous attempt. Farewell! I don't know if playing the Sun song over and over a couple of times would work, but definitely not at where his location is. So, there are a few things we can do here, actually. At least 2 things that I can think of. Ooh! Before coming back here as a child, which we are supposed to do. As the game told us. As Sheik told us. Yeah, whoa, a lot of levers. A lot of levers. Ah, gossip stone over here. Ah, oh, guy, ow! Stop C-targeting! Oh, that was just one of those. Over here we have the little oases. I'm not sure. Are there. Oh, there's a Skulltula here. Wasn't that nice? Oh, this is going to be annoying. Oh, that was nice. Give me a few seconds, levers, please. Oh, come on. Well, at least I can C-target it now. Yay. Okay, I know. I wonder who built the Spirit Temple, and for what purpose? That's actually never answered in the game. Ah, daytime arrives. Yeah, there are deconuts growing in these palm trees. It's quite odd. Flat deconuts. Let's get some deconuts. Oh, I can't get them. They're just there for a show. I didn't need any either way. You don't really use deconuts that much. Oh yeah. This is... It looks like a spot where Navi would tell you to like, oh, it's a scarecrow song thing, but that doesn't... First of all, it doesn't make sense, and second of all, you can never target those places, but you can target this one. And it's because you're supposed to stand here and play... We're really playing a lot of songs today. Because then the oasis fills up, and we get some water in the desert. Fairies! Yay! I think that's the only purpose. Like, I don't need... I have 2 blow potions and a fairy, and I'll keep the last one open for whatever. Yay! Healing! Yay! So it's a pretty little watery oasis now. There is one other thing. Is that a little bee? Oh, that's a rock. I thought, oh, it's a little tiny piece of grass or something. No, it broke. I wanted it with me. Why? Yeah, you can see from over here what I'm talking about. There's a crack in the wall. Why do I refuse to get rid of the Eye of Truth for some reason? Ah, jukes. Ah. Didn't work. I was too far away. Ooh. Yay, okay, we're leaving. Which is dumb, because I need the ocarina now, because it's another Great Fairies fountain. And more songs, play more songs, play more songs, play every song. Yeah. Give me the magic. I'm the Great Fairy of Power. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. Oh, magic again. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. It's the last spell. You get it this late in the game, so... But it is a pretty good spell. The other two you get when you're a kid. And this one is like, oh, you have only 1 dungeon left as an adult, so... I'll give you the next spell. You got Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. So you get 1 offensive spell, 1 useful spell? I'm not sure how to put it exactly. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle is in... Yeah. And then you get a defensive spell as the last spell. This should look good. Yes, almost every spot. We only have 2 spots left to fill up now. There I was just doing some thinking. I do, however, believe that is it, that we can do it. We can get the spell, we could fill up the oasis. Now there's nothing left for us here at the moment, so... No. There we go. Another song played this episode. It's gonna be easy naming this episode, or at least the description of it. That's always nice. I kinda don't like it when I get an episode that's so ambiguous that there's not really anything to make a title of it. It can be like an episode I edited the other day. When I'm in the water temple. Like the second episode there. I'm just going through the water temple and nothing specific happens. I'm just going through the temple. I had real trouble thinking of what to name. And I did notice I got slightly confused at one point. So I was like, okay, I'll name it I'm Not Lost. Or something like that, I think. Because of water temple. So not really happy with the title, but I couldn't figure out anything else, and I don't want it to be too, like, generic, dumb, you know, like, how do I put this? Like, yes, some alliteration, but it's just... It's not clever in any way, it's just an alliteration for the sake of an alliteration, or like a dumb generic title. I don't like that. Yeah, you guys, like in my mind, I know exactly what I'm about to do here, but you guys don't really know. Oh yeah, now that we have the hook shot, well, we have been able to do this since we got the hook shot, you can destroy these. Blip. Like wasp nests, but they don't really do anything. Sometimes they contain rupees. But yeah, fish! Kaplooms. I can just inform you a little bit on what I'm doing. I feel like the easiest way to get money right now is just to do this. You go and get the fish and you sell, was it 100 rupees? Or it couldn't have been 200 because then you... No, it feels like it is 100 rupees you get for selling it. So it's an easy way to get money so we can go back to Gerudo Fortress and do the archery at some point. And here you go. Fishy! Oh, a fish! One, yeah. Oh, you don't even get an option. I might have mentioned that last time. So fast forward.
Got another fish! I might as well do this a pretty fast forward. I'm not gonna talk a lot, so it doesn't matter if you can't really hear what I say. You know, so like, let's make it less than half of the actual time that it would have taken if it wasn't fast forward. Hopefully VikzeLink in the future shall remember this. Holy shit! 100, that's 5 tries, so that's 10 tries. Plus the 60, that's 3, so 13 tries, 1 more fish. 1 more fish shall do. 1 more will do. 1 more will do. 1 more is enough. 1 more will do. Do it. Clink. Doot doot. Look at Link. That's sort of by the way. Here you go. Yay, okay. Bye.
More songs, yes. Yeah, we don't have overly much time left for this episode. Time went by really quickly. It does that sometimes. Sometimes... Microphone? You're putting a shadow on my face slightly. No. No. Now the enemy music is gonna start. Because the Kuais are near. And it's gonna switch to the... No, it didn't. Oh. Maybe I got far away enough. But now it's gonna start with it. But let's play another song. Yes, more songs. What do we miss now? We miss Zelda's Lullaby, but we hear that enough as it is. Sun Song. Minuet of Forest. And Prelude of Light. Otherwise, we've heard every song. Yeah, I do have every song now, right? Yeah, I do. And we have the whole map as well, because the Desert Colossus and the Wasteland was the last part. So we have everything on the map. We have all the songs, including Scarecrow's song, which is unofficial. Actually, the only songs you don't need to get to beat the game is Epona's song and the Sun song, I think. All the other songs you do need. You need Zelda's Lullaby at many places. You need Saria's song to get the thing from Darunia and make him dance. Song of Storms to get into the bottom of the well. The Song of Time, obvious reasons. And the teleportation songs you have to get automatically. Although I'm not completely sure about the prelude of... Well, yeah, you have to get the prelude of light because you have to return to being a kid to do Bottom of the Well. And especially... even that's actually optional, but you do need it to do the first part of the Spirit Temple, so you need to get back either way. So you do need the Prelude of Light. Or you'll get it when you return to the Temple of Time. After beating the Forest Temple. So even if you don't return there until that point, you will still get it then. They have the same birds no matter where you go in Hyrule, it seems. That would have been something they probably would have done now. If this game would have been made now, depending on where you are. Maybe the night sounds would differ a bit. Like in the desert, there would be less birds, and... in the mountains, there would be like other... Oh, come on, because it's nighttime. You can't play. Oh, fine. We'll have to hear another song. Oh, but then I'm gonna appear down... Oh, god damn it. No, that's not the song. It's actually only one tone different. Instead of do-do-do, it's do-do-do. Yep, we're down here, and we're Epona-less. And yeah, we do have the Gerudo training ground in there too. We'll wait with that a little bit. Wait a little bit. Hey, Epona. Hello. It's time to get some revenge now that I know about the pots. Like, how did it... Maybe... I haven't gotten to edit that yet. So maybe they weren't there at first, they just appeared after trying X amount of times, or after getting the first high score reward with the Piece of Heart. Or maybe I'm just blind. I was just looking up... Yeah, I was probably not looking at them, because they aren't that... Okay, Epona rides by herself. Okay, have to get used to this now again. That's 500, that's not a lot more than I usually get. So that's 700, almost half. And we've only got 2 pots left, so you do need to do some target shooting. Yeah, I'm not doing it on this try, but pretty good for a first try if not being ready, I'd say. But I actually have to end this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and next time we'll do this. Bye 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 bye. Boom, yay! Efter song, hey! Boom, boom, yay! Watch some videos, hey! Boom.